Hey everybody, welcome back to the My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Review channel. My name is Scott. If you're new to this channel and you're looking for reviews of different whiskeys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to hit the bell notification. That's going to alert you to when I'm doing new uploads and live streams. So today from Painted Stave Distilling out of Smyrna, Delaware, we've got two of their whiskeys. First, we're going to start with, again, from left to right. So as you see it here, we'll work left to right. This is the Diamond State Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is batch number 6 and specifically bottle number 346. Mash bill on this is going to be undisclosed. Proof is going to be 88 proof or 44% ABV. Age stated on the back as 2 years or 24 months. Let's get into, so typically what I try to do with really all of my videos is we'll go through the appearance, we'll nose it, taste it, and then get into really any general information regarding the product. So, all right, let's go ahead and we'll kind of get into the first one. So again, this is going to be the Diamond State Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So really nice color on this one right away. Kind of sticks or clings to the glass really, really nicely. Again, copper, nice copper, amberish type of color to that. So, all right, let's get into the nose. So right away, a little bit of that youth kind of comes through. Again, with it only being 2 years old, you're bound to get a little bit of that youth. Nice cinnamon note to that. A light caramel note kind of coming through. A good brown sugar note to that as well. A little bit of vanilla. And even some butterscotch really kind of starting to come through on the nose with that one. So, so far, very pleasant, nice nose to that. All right, let's get into the taste. Cheers. So up front, you get a little bit of that youth, that herbal character kind of coming out in it. Some of the graininess. Again, some of that vanilla cream kind of coming through in it. Some cinnamon. Again, very little heat. A nice spice to it. There's that right on the mid to the back of the palate, you get this really nice rye spice, or this nice spice to it, with that creamy vanilla note to it. Light cinnamon there, but right on that mid palate, there's this nice kind of spice that just sits there. It kind of lingers, which is really, really nice, especially for a relatively young bourbon. There's some nice notes to that. Yeah, even that butterscotch, like I was getting on the nose, it's starting to kind of come out a little bit. But that spice that's there is really, really nice on this. So for a younger whiskey, I think they're doing a really nice job with this. We're really interested to see how this develops with even a little bit more age. But so far, you can tell it's very, very quality up front. A little bit of oak that's there. A fair amount of cinnamon really kind of coming through on this. That vanilla cream as well. So really, really nice, interesting, bourbon. One I'll really kind of keep my eye on. I'd be really interested to see how things develop with this one. So very, very nice. Finish on this, probably on that medium side. Leaves you with a little bit of that light oak, that cinnamon, that vanilla cream that's there. Still, you get a little bit of that earthiness that's there to it as well, but really, really nice. I would say one of the better younger bourbons I've had in some time. So, I give them a lot of props for that. So. All right, so let's move on to the into their second whiskey. This one's very interesting. So this is going to be essentially their Potstill whiskey. So this is going to be the mash bill is undisclosed in terms of the percentages, but they've even labeled on the bottle in terms of what's in there. And what that is, it's barley, smoked malts, and rye. So this should have a really unique and different profile to it. Proof on this is going to be 84 proof or 42% ABV. Again, aged 2 years or 24 months. So yeah, let's get into this one. This will be really, really interesting to see what the profile is on this. So, all right. So as you can see, a little bit lighter than the bourbon before, more of a honey type of color to that. Does kind of stick to the glass or cling to the glass really, really nicely. So, all right, let's get into the nose here. Yeah, so right away that smokiness is really kind of coming to the forefront. That barley that's there. Not a lot of heat. There's a little bit that kind of comes, but not overly hot by any means. Still a little bit of kind of sweetness. And here's something kind of interesting. I'm getting like a glazed donut type of note to that. So if you ever like just get like a regular glazed donut, I'm picking that up on the nose with this. Very sweet, but still that smokiness is there as well. So very unique and different type of nose so far. This will be really interesting to see what the taste profile is on this. So let's give this one a try. Cheers. So right away, you're getting this campfire, that smoky maltiness, barley influence to it. A little bit of kind of like a vanilla sweetness to that as well. Again, a little bit of spice to that there, but right away you're hit with that smoky, malty, barley type of note, which is very kind of, I'll say, a little bit indicative of an Irish style, like pot still type of whiskey. So especially when you're using those smoked malts like that very campfire esque type of note really kind of comes through in that. That earthiness kind of comes through again with that barley smoked malt. Very, very different flavor profile with this. So one thing I would say is, in addition to just sipping on it neat, which is just a unique and different profile in itself, I think this would lend itself to a very interesting cocktail. If somebody really knew what they were doing in terms of crafting a quality cocktail, I think this would be very unique and different to kind of work with. So I like when distilleries do different things, and this definitely falls within that different type of category. So yeah, even when I kind of go back to nosing it, that maltiness, that smoked maltiness and barley really kind of ramp up a little bit. It's, I guess, how I would describe, like, if you've ever gone camping and just sitting around that fire, that smokiness that's there, the dew, all of that kind of, campfire is kind of this in a glass. Smokiness, if you're smoking meats, and you kind of get that perspective, like the smoked meats, things along those lines. It's a very interesting, different, unique profile. So I hope people are able to, I don't know what the distribution is on it, but for anybody who is able to get their hands on it and is looking for something unique and different, this definitely falls within that category. And I hope people, really get a chance to try something like this. Finish-wise, I'd say it's probably on the medium side, but really it's all of those interesting flavor profiles that kind of continue to linger. So this will be something I'll experiment with maybe making some cocktails just to see if I can bring out some of the smokiness, in the cocktail with that. So very, very interesting, and I hope people, get a chance to really, try some of Painted Stave Distilling's products. They're doing a really interesting, some interesting things over there, which I'm excited for. So with that being said, so like, subscribe, leave comments. If either one of these are something you've tried, leave a comment for, or just kind of curious about it. I'll have links to the distillery below as well. So in addition to that, if you'd like to support me and the channel, you can through my Patreon page, which I'll have again linked in the description below. I've got some glasses linked below as well, in addition to some challenge coins if you're interested in those. Just kind of a nice little wooden challenge coin, or kind of a mini barrel head, so to speak. So you can also follow me on Instagram at My Bourbon Journey. Same thing with Twitter, My Bourbon Journey there as well. If you have any comments, suggestions, you can email me as well. That's linked below as well. So with that being said, and like I say, it's about the journey and not the destination. Cheers.